The cold call backfired on him quickly. How is he going to handle it? This is the Matt J. Hannum Show, where I have candid conversations with inspiring people and turn topics inside out to help you grow your business and create more freedom in life. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Another quick inside out episode that we're going to tell another story today. We're going to move into something that I just posted about on LinkedIn, actually, recently. If you saw that, if you haven't, go check out my LinkedIn or listen to the story here. But I got a cold call on my personal mobile, which isn't easily found. And I don't know, there's probably a small percentage of just random numbers that I pick up off my mobile phone, but I did. It was a local number. Yeah, okay, no worries. Don't know why I picked it up. But anyway, he jumped into the cold call, sort of typical pitch, clearly rehearsed, but a pretty good one. Look, I'll give him credit. I won't say who he was, but I'll give him credit. And he's, I'm looking at your website right now. I can help you, going through the whole process. And I just sort of paused. And it took a little minute for him to sort of realize. And he sort of noticed my pause, and so he quickly, obviously, looked at the website. So I said, "Are you looking at my website?" And he's jumped on, and he's clearly just opened it up, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I see what's going on here." Yeah, look, it was pretty obvious once he did even a minute piece of homework that we're in the same business. Now, if he had looked at my website, like he said he was looking at my website, he would have known that pretty quickly. Obviously, he didn't. He's trying to save time. He's hustling out a number of cold calls. Okay, look, no drama, easy mistake. And the cold call backfired on him quickly. How was he going to handle it? So he had a bit of a laugh. We had a bit of a laugh. And I guess I went on to say, yeah, no worries. And I said, oh, look, I think I know a couple of the guys you work with, and sort of, I thought, hey, we're on the phone. May as well get to know each other over a couple of minutes and have a bit of a laugh through the process. And he kind of rushed me off the phone. Kind of smart, I guess, in one sense, but also kind of, and obviously focused. He was clearly, in cold call mode and wanted to smash through his numbers. That's why he hadn't even looked at the website before he made the call. But yeah, like this is where you sort of missed the mark a little bit. Like he had me on the phone. You may as well just have had a chat for a few minutes, a couple of minutes, build some rapport after making a bit of an ugly entrance, shall we say, into the conversation. But look, I posted about this because it's, cold calls happen all the time. Lots of people do them well. Lots of people don't do them well. But it's a really useful reminder that any marketing effort is an investment. Now, it's an investment of time, of money, and of attention. And it works best when you're clear on who you're trying to reach, not just working through, a list, which he was obviously doing. I don't know if I was on, speed dial or whatever, but it's a scraped list. He'd done the work to be chasing down, my personal number, which is not easily, it can be found, but it's not easily found at all. But hadn't done any work sort of just to chase around the context, and also even just to a 10-second look at the website, before he made the call. So this is the bit I don't get. Like, I'm all for using technology and moving things forward and that, but scraping data to make calls, no problem. But if you're doing any of these things, why don't you just take the next step? Do a little bit of homework, spend the 10 seconds. Like maybe it was a clear, don't bother calling this guy, and he would have saved himself a few minutes. Maybe a bit of semi-embarrassment for the business, which I, again, won't name. But I wanted to just put this super, short burst episode out there because it's really important that you don't waste those three things that you can invest: your time, your money, and your attention. If it was just a bit of practice, great. We've all got plenty of time, but and luckily on this, well, actually I will say that it was probably money on the line on this occasion too. because someone is paying him. His time is worth money. Everyone's time is worth money. And we just need to be clear on who we're trying to reach, because if we are clear, then it's going to be much easier to scrape a list, put a list together to communicate with the people that we really want to speak to. Because when we're speaking to everybody, we're just literally speaking to everybody, and that takes a lot of work. So as a really quick reminder, if you're cold calling, doing social media posting, doing any marketing at all, I stress, just do a bit of homework. Have some clarity in what you're trying to communicate and who you're trying to communicate that to. Make the investment count. If you're doing something today, tomorrow, this week, make the investment of your time, money, and attention count. Thanks for listening to the show, guys. Many, many more episodes coming your way now that we're back in a regular rhythm. Check me out or contact me on LinkedIn. I love to talk on LinkedIn, or let me know if you have something you want me to talk about in a future episode. And until next time,